Okay, so we're going to use reference angles now. So they want me to find all 6 trigonometric functions of negative 5 pi over 6. So first let's draw this out. Where is negative 5 pi over 6? Now, it might be helpful to think pi is right here. And it doesn't matter if you go this way, it's pi. If you go this way, it's negative pi, right? All right. So negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be like, there. Now I've got too many arrows going on. Let me draw a better picture. Everything I said was true, but let me draw a better picture. Okay. Negative 5 pi over 6. You're talking that angle right there. What's the reference angle? The reference angle's right here. That reference angle is pi over 6. Now, if you're thinking, well, shouldn't it be negative pi over 6? Well, the reference angle, you're always going to use the one that's in the first quadrant, okay? So you're going to go with a positive measurement there because it'll be easier for you just to remember the ones in the first quadrant, okay? So now what we're going to say then is the cosine of pi over 6, we know that. It's the square root of 3 over 2. It's on the chart. The sine of pi over 6, that's the one I always try to remember, is 1/2. And then the tangent of pi over 6 is the square root of 3 over 3. Okay, now put the reciprocal functions right underneath. So secant of pi over 6 is going to be 2 times the square root of 3 over 3. So it's that cosine, just you have to reciprocal and rationalize the denominator. Cosecant of pi over 6 is 2. And then cotangent of pi over 6 is the square root of 3. Now, that is the information for the reference angle pi over 6. That's not what we're finding. We're finding the functions for negative 5 pi over 6. So what we need to do is use this information, but make the correct ones positive and the correct ones negative. You're in the third quadrant, so what will be positive? Tangent will be positive, and cotangent will be positive. Everything else is going to be negative. So the cosine of negative 5 pi over 6 will be equal to negative square root 3 over 2. Did I say it wrong before? These are the positive ones. Secant of negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be negative 2 square root 3 over 3. Well, sine of negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be negative 1/2. Cosecant of negative 5 pi over 6 is going to be negative 2. And then now tangent and cotangent, those are going to be positive. So tangent of negative 5 pi over 6 is the square root of 3 over 3. And cotangent of negative 5 pi over 6 is the square root of 3. These are the answers. So we drew it out, found the reference angle, used the information we know from our special angles, and then you have to determine which ones are positive and which ones are negative, okay? And we were in the third quadrant. All right, just a little reminder, when you're doing these trig functions, like for this one right here, you're taking the cotangent of an angle. It equals a value, okay? Some number, the square root of 3. It's a number. All right, I just wanted to remind you of that.